the chapter of physics, that is light. So what is light? Light is a parallel beam of rays, you can say, like this. So there are two types. I think you may be knowing about the reflection. What is reflection first? Basically, reflection is the bouncing back of light when it touches a surface. For example, this is a wall. When a beam of light will struck this wall, it will reflect back. And when both the angles, angle of incidence, the angle of reflection, are equal, then the surface is said to be polished or regular. And when they are not equal, the reflected light is going in different directions. The surface is said to be irregular. Mirrors. There are two types of mirrors. First, concave, and second one, convex. Concave mirror forms real and virtual images, but the convex mirror forms only virtual images. Also, they are erect and diminished. But in the case of concave, there are different properties and different ray diagrams for that. It differs from one to another. Sign convention. Sign convention is the most important topic of class 10th light chapter. It will tell us about what the sign of it's negative or it's positive, about the focal length, about the image, is it positive or negative. There are different ways to remember the sign convention. The real way to remember the sign convention is much bigger and it's not mostly used by anyone. So NCERT prefers us with Cartesian plane sign convention, but it's not up to the mark. So I will suggest you a different method for that. For this one, you just have to draw a concave mirror. Draw the principal axis and just write towards the left side, P, F, and C. This is pole, focus, and center of curvature. As you all know, left is dominant, so just we will start towards the left. So everything in front of the mirror is negative. This is the front part. This unpolished surface is the front part, and this polished surface is the back part, behind. So everything in front of the mirror is negative. You can remember that anyone who is standing in front of you is lying to you. It's negative. And behind the mirror, it's positive. Just you have to remember this. So for example, focal length, it's negative. U, object distance, always negative. V, there are two cases, real and virtual. Real, when the image is from infinity to the focus, till focus, it is real image. And when it is between pole and the focus, the image is formed over here, behind the mirror. It's positive. So for real, it's negative, and for virtual, it's positive. So this is a convex mirror. As I already told you, it only forms virtual, erect, and diminished image. So we have to write towards the right side. This is the front part, so it's negative, and this is the front parts, behind part, so it's a positive. So here focal length is positive. V, as it forms only virtual image is always behind the mirror, so it's negative. And U, as usual, negative. So for lenses, we will use a different phenomena. Just draw a convex lens. This is the optical center. This is F1, 2F, F, 2F, to right one. So everything in the direction of the light. For example, assume that the light is going from this direction, like this. So everything in the direction of the light will be positive. For example, as this is a converging mirror, convex mirror is a converging mirror, so it will converge at focus. So the focus is in the direction of the light only, so it's positive. U, as usual, negative. And there is another thing, that convex lens is equal to concave mirror. As concave mirror forms real and virtual image, same there with the case of the convex lens also. When it will form a real image, it will form on that side, different side, so it will be positive. But when it will form on this side of the mirror, on the same side, then it will be negative in the case of virtual, because it in the same side and opposite to the direction of the light. We measure all the distances from the optical center. This is so from this side it's positive and this side is negative. Same goes with the case of the concave. It's easy. When the light is coming from this direction, it will diverge, as it is a diverging lens. But we can assume the light to be here. So in this case, U is as usual negative. F is opposite to the direction of the optical center, opposite to the direction of the light, so it's negative. And V, it is equal to concave lens is equal to convex mirror. As convex mirror forms virtual images, it also forms the virtual images. As the virtual image in the case of lens is formed on the same side, or here, it's negative. So for the concave lens, it's always negative. This is the main sign convention that is very necessary for it. For the mirror formula, 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F, we need all the sign conventions. And for the lens formula, that is 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. We also need all the sign conventions. Focus and center of curvature. As you all know, left is dominant, so just